Hello, hello. Welcome to Mount Shasta, California. It is April 3rd, 2020, and I would like to take you all on a mini herb walk. So there's a few things popping out this spring. I've been able to harvest some nettle, some dandelion, a bit of mugwort, and actually that is what I want to talk about today, mugwort. So mugwort is an Artemisia named after the Greek goddess Artemis, also associated with Diana, goddess Diana, and Isis. So mugwort is primarily, for my purposes, I use it as an aid in lucid dreaming. So it does help to create that space where lucid dreaming happens. Also astral projection, if you are exploring that, or even if you are really experienced in lucid dreaming, astral projection, I would recommend trying mugwort out and seeing how it enhances your dreams. A lot of people say that it brings a lot more clarity and brightness to the dream world, and I would agree with that. I just know that the few occasions that I have set a strong intention for lucid dreaming and had mugwort tea that same evening, that it has happened, and I've had some magical dreams associated with mugwort. There's a little blue jay right there. I don't know if you guys can see him. There he goes. Okay, so yeah, we're in Mount Shasta. We're at the city park, and this is one of my favorite spots. There's a few things popping up. There's mullein coming up. I'm gonna do some more videos, so on all my favorite plants. There is mullein. And yeah, let's go to the spot where I know the mugwort lives. So we are looking at the California mugwort. There are between 200 and 400 species of Artemisia. It is found in every country on every continent with the exception of Antarctica. So rather than collecting white sage, which is an endangered plant, I highly recommend you learn what your local mugwort variety is and collect that and make that into a cleansing smudge stick or bundle. It's also used in dream pillows and other sort of, any way you can think of complementing your divination. And you know, I like to put it in, I also use it as a vinegar, so you can make it into a vinegar. It is anti-parasitic, so it's great for treating candida. And you can use a vinegar in the bath, or you can put straight mugwort herb into your bath water. So as a feminine herb, it is associated with the High Priestess, and it has a lot of strength. So it's a soft, silvery, light green color. It's very soft to the touch, and it also is very strong. So it's going to cut out on a physical and spiritual level anything that's not serving you. So parasites in every regard. That could be influences that you have around you that are weighing you down, and it could be actual parasites. It's also used physically as an emmenagogue, so it does promote menstruation. I do not recommend the use of mugwort during pregnancy, although it is a beneficial herb for childbirth itself. And yeah, here's a little spring. This is one of the springs I collect my water from, and this water comes directly through lava tubes through Mount Shasta. It takes about 50 years to emerge from this very pristine source. And we do have a lot of visitors to this area that enjoy collecting their water here. Okay, so what uses can you find with mugwort? I enjoy using it in a tea, so you don't want to overuse mugwort. I like to use just maybe like a 3 or 4 leaves with nettle, and I like to mix that with roses, rose buds, fresh rose petals. There are wild rose plants here, probably all over the country, and at least in all the places I've been, or rose hips, and you can mix those 3 together and drink the tea. You could do it on a nightly basis for maybe a week or so and then take a break. So it is a strong herb. You don't want to overuse it. But aside from the emmenagogue effects, there aren't any contraindicated conditions to be aware of with mugwort, okay? So, one of my favorite trees, it's a tree that starts as sort of connected at the base and then separates into 2 trees. And at the base of this tree is one of the first spots that I harvested mugwort from. And you can see, here we go. So it's very soft to the touch. It has a light green, silvery color. It is perennial. It's not a plant that you need to be worried at this point about over harvesting, although all of the basic considerations in wild plant harvesting will be taken into consideration, such as don't take all of it. Take maybe 1 out of 5 and 10 plants, and let's see this one. Don't take the largest plant. Don't take any plants that have insects on them, that like a bee that's enjoying the plant. Let it be. And so in this little patch here, I would say maybe a small, I'm going to take this little guy here, and I'm just going to take the top. And there we go. And that is going to be in my tea tonight. And hopefully I will be having sweet dreams. Okay guys, I will be back. Hope you enjoyed this time outside as much as I have, and I will be back to do a few more videos on different plants that I harvest for medicinal purposes and edible purposes. Alright, hope you're all well. See you soon.